dices, grabando. Aquí va descendiendo finalmente el presidente Biden en su primera visita a la frontera en la ciudad del Paso. Viene acompañado justo a su espalda de la congresista Verónica Escobar. Ahí saluda al gobernador de Texas, Greg Abbott, a pesar de las creencias claras que sabemos que tienen. Ahí están platicando, le da una especie de carta, están teniendo un diálogo. Ahí vemos al presidente Biden intercambiando una especie de carta, una especie de documento con el gobernador de Texas, Greg Abbott. Sabemos que tienen claras diferencias sobre todo el tema de migración, pero ahí los vemos conversando justo a la llegada del presidente Biden. Sí, está el gobernador de Nueva York. Aquí es el caballo,
to make an unannounced stop elsewhere. We were not given the information as to where it is that he stopped, so we were all wondering whether or not he would arrive at 12:45 because the scheduled arrival, as you just said.
Learned at the border today. Mr. President, are you going to meet with some of the migrants? Mr. President, can you tell us what you hope to learn at the border today? Let me know if it gets cold or anything, guys.
Oh, we're good, bro. Yeah. We got our coats on.
What the substance of that interview was.
The chaos that his refusal to enforce the border laws has caused in the state of Texas. I told him how thousands of Texans have lost their lives, that tens of thousands of Texans have had their lives destroyed by his open border policies. But most importantly, I provided to him something that he asked for. The president asked for solutions from Republicans. In the letter that I gave him, I provided 5 solutions that already exist under current United States law. All we ask the president to do is to enforce these 5 standards under American law already. If he does that, he will make enormous strides in securing our border and eliminating the illegal immigration so they can get back to the pathway of dealing with legal immigration in the United States.
What did
The president who caused the chaos on the border needed to be here. It just so happens he's 2 years and about $20 billion too late. He needs to step up and take swift action, including reimbursing the state of Texas for the money that we spent, but providing more resources for the federal government to do its job. Also, this is for nothing but for show unless he begins to enforce the immigration laws already that exist in the United States of America that are contained in the letter that are provided to the president today.
How did the president respond to you?
He said he wanted to work with us on it.
So he was pretty cordial.
Yeah, he was cordial.
Do you expect to meet with him personally after this?
We'll see what happens. Here's the deal. He's never called me to talk to me about the immigration issue. Now I provided him a letter that provides tangible, concrete solutions that will stop illegal immigration. And I expect him to call to me, and that's what Secretary Mayorkas also said. I urge him in the letter to see the real chaos. What everybody here may already know, and that is that there were thousands of migrants sleeping on the streets in El Paso that have been cleaned up in the past few days. And I asked him to go see the areas where we have these mass migration crossings and go visit with the people who own property and live on the border whose lives have been totally disrupted. And then I said, you, Mr. President, you have a job to do, and that is to enforce the immigration laws already on the books and outlined 5 ways in that letter of what he can do right now without any new law having to be passed.
What are they?
Number 1 is to detain anybody who comes into this country illegally for the removal process and not engage in this massive amnesty program of letting people go wherever they may go. Number 2 is to restart the deportation process that ICE is already authorized to do to remove from our country anybody who comes here illegally. Number 3 is to stop people from violating U.S. law by crossing across the border between the ports of entry. Then I say he must follow what the federal courts have told him to do, and that is to enforce Title 42 and enforce the Remain in Mexico policy. And then the last one was to use the taxpayer money already appropriated to build the border wall in Texas. Thank y'all very much.
Yeah.
Secret Service stand guard along the Paso, Mexico.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get slow here.
Right.
I'm unplugging. I'm just ready. Hi.
Loading.
Okay, guys, we're loading.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much, press. Thank you.
Walks along the border fence.
Sir, right this way. I'm this way.
There we go.
So what we do, Mr. President, is that we provide meal kits for the refugees who come in.
lunch and super, and we put handy kit also, and water.
We have socks, toothpaste, soap, to get them on their journey.
This is Chief Chad.
How you doing, pal? Good to see you.
Using this morning to get me to Andrews, driving up.
Guys, you know what's about every single home here is damaged. Every single home.
It's like it's a good start.
Before you guys take off, I'm sorry. Before you take off, I would like to, for you, take a visual.
continues to be innovative and forward-looking with our technology and our resources. So what we have here is called the fiber optic scope, and this is a non-intrusive way of finding narcotics in these compartments that are fitted inside the vehicle.
Cuando la conferencia de Verónica Escobar, ahí salió la